Hey traders, what's up and welcome back to the lab. My name is Professor Howie as always, and I hope you're all having a great day. Today we're showing off another beginner deck that Pokemon TCG Live gives you for free, the Blissey V deck. This is probably one of my favorite free decks that the game gives you for free because it's just so simple and it's nice. Now, before we get into it, I want to apologize for a couple of the matches. I was having a hard time finding good matches today. I played against a lot of UV Maxes that were taking advantage of the UV Max exploit, where there's a certain sequence you can do that will cause you not to have a timeout timer, and once your timer reaches 0, the UV Max player wins. They get the win no matter what. So I ran into a few of those, which is pretty frustrating, but these were the best games I could get for you guys, so I really do hope you enjoy them. If you do enjoy them, please let me know down in the comments below what deck you are looking forward to in the next video. I would really appreciate that. And also remember, if you're not subscribed, just subscribe to the channel. It's free to do and it puts a big smile on my face. And it's the season of giving. It's Christmas. It's Hanukkah. It's the seasons. It's the holidays. So spread that holiday cheer by joining the lab and hitting that subscription button. Alright, okay, I'm done wasting your time. Let's go ahead and get into what makes this deck a tick. And away we go! Okay, traders, here we are with the Blissey V deck that the game gives you for free. Now, this is probably my favorite starter deck. This deck is a lot of fun because you basically create a boss monster that is almost impossible for your opponents to destroy. It's a lot of fun. You need to watch out for the Yveltals. You need to watch out for the fighting type Pokemon. Now let's talk about it. The start of the deck, Blissey V, right? Its ability is Natural Cure, so whenever you attach an energy card from your hand to this Pokemon, you may remove all special conditions from this Pokemon. Burn, Paralyze, Sleep, Confusion, and Poison will just dissipate from Blissey, which is really quite nice. 250 HP for a 2-prizer is a lot of health. Most 2-prize Pokemon are 210 to 20 HP, and then the VStars are 270 to 80 HP. So this sits right in the middle, and its move is really hilarious, in my opinion. 1 colorless energy for Blissful Blast. It does 10 damage. Professor, it does 10 damage. How is this move any good? Well, this attack does 30 more damage for each energy on this Pokemon. So 1 energy on Blissful Blast, 40 damage base, right? Now, if you do any damage with this attack, you may attach 3 energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. And that's not, it doesn't say basic energies, any energies, capture energies, powerful energies, aurora energies, any energies you can attach. So you can see how you might be discarding energies from your hand, getting 1 energy onto the Blissey, and then attaching 3 energies. So next turn, you're hitting for like 150 damage. It is a lot of fun. The only other Pokemon in this deck is Dunsparce. With Mysterious Nest, all colorless Pokemon in play have no weaknesses, shutting off your weakness to fighting Pokemon decks. Very cool. Now, the trainers are really what help make the deck go, because it's hilarious how much you can heal. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. So we got Lucky Ice Pot. Now, how lucky do you feel? It heals 20 health each time you use it, but every time you use it, you flip a coin, and if heads, you may put it back into your hand to use it again. You could get really lucky and heal hundreds of health off your Pokemon, or you can heal just 20. It is really funny, and it's really funny when it's working out for you. It's hilarious. Now we got Cape of Toughness here. Cape of Toughness makes your Blissey go from a 250 to 300 HP monster, being really hard to knock out, especially if you're healing it every turn. If they're trying to chip away at it, it makes your Pokemon terrifying. Also, just imagine Blissey wearing this cape. It's a good thought. It's a good thought. Now, Zinnia's Evolve. Now, Zinnia's Resolve. You can only play this card if you discard 2 other cards from your hand. Now, what cards do we want to discard with this deck? You are right, dear viewer. You are right, energy cards. So you can discard 2 energy cards that draw as many cards as your opponent has Pokemon in play. So if they have 6 Pokemon in play, full bench and inactive, that is 6 cards you can then draw. And you're also putting 2 energies into the discard, so when your Blissey hits, those 2 energies are just attaching straight to the Blissey. Super cool combo. Pokegear's here to help us dig through the deck to find our supporter cards, because we don't have any deck engines in this. This is all trainers, basically. It's basically Blissey, Dunsparce, and trainers. So this helps us find our Professor's Researches, find our bosses, our Alistairs, our Zinnia's Resolve, the cards that we need to actually get through the deck. Potion, 30 damage, 30 damage. Potion, 30 damage, healed off of your Pokemon. Super cool. If you get 2 of them, that's 60 damage. It adds up, is what I'm trying to say. Now, Path to the Peak is here because you want to shut down those Mew VMAX decks. You want to shut down those Zacian decks. You want to shut down any decks with an ability, Luminions, Crobats. You don't want to deal with them. Path to the Peak, the only ability you have is for status conditions. So if your opponent is not running status conditions, Path to the Peak is a free card for you that you just play down, forget about it, don't have to worry about any shenanigans, including Radiant Charizards. Now, Suspicious Food Tin's hilarious because it heals 80 damage off of your Pokemon if you discard a Psychic energy from it. Now, it's hilarious because we're running a bunch of Psychics in this deck, so it's basically 80 damage for minus 30 damage on the opponent. It's super funny. I really like this card. It's really silly. A Professor's Research, of course, discard your hand, draw 7. We love this card. This card's great for this deck because we, again, don't have a Pokemon deck engine. We have a supporter deck engine, so this really does help out. Hyper Potion. You may heal 120 damage from one of your Pokemon, but you have to discard 2 energy from it. If your Pokemon doesn't have any energies on it, you can't use this item. Good card, heals a lot of damage, and plus those 2 energies can just come right back on with Blissful Blast, so not really much to worry about there. Boss's Orders, of course, you use this to pull out the Pokemon that you want to knock out. Very cool, especially if you're doing math and you're picking and choosing on HP values. Super cool. And we're rocking Alistair. You draw 3 cards. If you drew any cards this way, you may discard up to 3 cards from your hand. That could be 1, that could be 2, that could be 3. It cannot be 0. So a good way to get 3 energy cards from your hand into the discard to then attach to the Blissey after you Blissful Blast. That's a great combo for this. Also, it's kind of just like a free 3 card draw and just throwing away 1 card. It's pretty decent, actually. And then, of course, we have the energy cards that we're going to get into that really help the Blissey. So we got Capture Energy, which lets you put a Pokemon from your deck into the bench, or a basic Pokemon, I mean. Great to get out your Dunsparce if you need it. Great to get out a second Blissey if you're getting a little bit nervous about your first one. Powerful energies are in this deck. We're taking 4 of them, right? Each energy does an extra 20 damage to your opponent's Pokemon. So, for each powerful energy attached to a Blissey, that's 50 extra damage. So if you have all 4 attached, that's 210 damage, purely from the powerful energies and the ability of the attack alone. Super great. And Lucky Energy is actually a big part of the deck engine. So if this is attached to a Pokemon, it provides an energy, of course. But if your Pokemon takes damage, you may draw a card. So if you have 2 of these attached, your Blissey takes damage, you draw 2 cards. Good way to really draw cards through your deck, and it's great because it's an energy, so you can attach it from your discard as well. So we're bringing a couple Psychic Energies, of course, so we can get full use out of Suspicious Food Tin. Very, very cool. So traders, that's the deck. I think it's super basic to play, right? You only really worry about your Blissey. There's a little bit of nuance to it where you might not want to put out extra Pokemon in case your opponent bosses out your another Blissey that doesn't have any energies on it, and maybe all your energies are on one Blissey and they keep bringing out another Blissey that just doesn't have anything on it. So you got to be careful about that. But this 300 HP little healer Pokemon is a menace. And let me go ahead and show you how it worked out in a couple matches. Let's go. Okay, so we have everything here to have a decent game, if I'm going to be completely honest with everybody, which is quite nice. Do I get the Zinnias or the Professors? Let's grab the Professors. And that's going to be our turn right there. So we got the powerful energy down. We have Suspicious Food Tin, Lucky Guys popping Potion. We put down the Psychic Energy. Actually, we might not. We might just Professor's Research. Let's see what Intrepid Sword gets him. If it gets him like fully attached on energies, I'll probably hold this hand, and if it doesn't, got him close. And then he still has to switch. Capture Energy. Less Professors. Yeah, not bad. Cape of Toughness, and we'll just go ahead and hit the Blissful Blast for 90 right here. And we will just attach both of those. Call it a day. We got the Potion, another Psychic Energy. We probably do take Knockout on this. 30, 60, 90, 120, 130, 140, 150, 60, 70, 180. We almost have Knockout. Not quite. I had a couple more other ones. Air Balloon on the Zacian in the back. Okay. Intrepid Sword, most likely again. We have Alistair, which is good. Alright, so the Zacian in the back is now fully charged. He still needs to find a way to switch. We have a Hyper Potion. Huge. Okay, let's go ahead and play the Alistair. We draw 3 cards. Let's get rid of 2 Psychics, I think. And then let's go ahead and hit a Blissful Blast for 150. And we do take Knockout there. Very cool. So, 2 prizes are ours. Another Hyper Potion. Great. So the cool thing about getting all these Hyper Potions is I can just go ahead and discard 2 energies and get this thing basically fully healed back up. Hyper Potion heals. We can heal 150 this turn. That's 230, 150. Will that keep me alive, or do I have to do both Hyper Potions? I'm not sure. But I know that we could most likely do a lot. Maybe I have 3 Hyper Potions. I could do 2 Hyper Potions to heal 240, which will basically negate the Brave Blade, right? Berserker coming out. And then I can Professor's Research to hopefully draw into a Bosses. So if I can get a Bosses, I can boss out the Zacian and he runs away with Air Balloon next turn. 250. Lucky Ice Pop. Well, I'm going to be getting rid of most of these anyway, right? So let's go ahead and drop the Path into play. Let's play the Lucky Ice Pop. Let's just see if we get lucky a bunch of times with Lucky Ice Pop. 1 heads. Very cool. Two heads! No way. Alright, we are now healing 2 potions worth with Lucky Ice Pop with 60 HP heal. Don't say 3 heads. Okay, if I got 3 heads, I would have lost it. Potion. Right? Hyper Potion. Get rid of 2 Psychics. Cool. Let's go ahead and Professors. Lucky Ice Pop. Don't you do it. 3 heads! Okay, 1 more Lucky Ice Pop. Four heads! Okay, Capture Energy. Let's go ahead and just grab another Blissey out. Hit the Blissful Blast for 180 damage. That's so funny, dude. Yeah, we'll attach everything. We got a Suspicious Food Tin, a Potion, and more Lucky Ice Pops. We're good to go. He can't use Intrepid Sword anymore. He can't use Brave Blade, but he retreat to Berserker. I guess if we don't draw into the Professor or the Bosses, we could just take Knockout on the Berserker, which is fine. Not too worried about that. Oh, the switch? So this is going down next turn, no problem. Bosses out my other Blissey, so we can take Knockout on this. Cool. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm about it. Hit it. Do it. Do it, Anakin. Strike me down, and my other Blissey will rise up stronger than ever before. Cool. So he takes the Knockout on the Blissey, takes 2 prizes, then I take Knockout on the Zacian. Very cool. Not bad at all. Very fun. Very fun. I love where this is going. Okay, I don't want to... Dang it, I could have used that last turn. Alright, we'll just take Knockout. What else are we going to do now? Bada bing, bada boom. 2 more prizes are ours. TCG Gear and a Psychic Energy. I did Professor's last turn because I didn't want to lose all these healing items in case he gets like another thing charged up somehow. I feel very safe having 130 healing items in my hand. 130 health. Alright, he's quick balling. Even if he gets another Zacian out, though, he can't do anything. I have Path in play. Maybe he can remove Path to the Crystal Cave, and then I can put another Path into play. There's a Zamazenta coming out. Very strange. I think I'm one-shotting all of his V Pokemon, too. What does that do? No weakness, right? Metal Saucer. Yep, no weakness. But this only does 130 damage. But discards a special energy. You don't like that very much. But I'm just so loaded at this point, it's ridiculous. I will Pokegear and see if I can get my bosses real quick, but we'll see. Because if I can get bosses, I can just end game by pulling out Zamazenta and knocking him out. Oh, they're gonna Marnie, shoot. Well, maybe I get my bosses. I don't. But I get 2 powerful energies and a suspicious food tin. There's the Zacian again. Okay, two more Zacians come out. Cool. Path of the Peak's in play, so I'm not worried. The bummer, though, is that I didn't get my professors. I mean, my bosses. That's kind of a bummer. My turn. Thank you, kind sir. Appreciate it. Suspicious food tin. Let's go ahead and put down the powerful energy into the Alistair. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit the Blissful Blast for 290. Uh-huh. Right. This is ridiculous. Lucky Ice Pop. How lucky. To get that Ice Pop. Path to the Peak is really helping us out in this game. Shutting off the Zacians in the back. Another coating. Can do 130 damage. We'll see what we do. I do want to see how many heads I can flip on the Lucky Ice Pop. Choice Belt 160. Okay. Metal Saucer. Okay. Cool. And we draw 3 cards. He's probably going to choose the powerful energy, right? Yep. 1 card. 2 cards. There's the bosses I was looking for. Okay. Fine. Dunsparce. Powerful energy. Lucky Ice Pop. Just because I want to see it. Dang it. Okay. Just thought I'd get lucky. And we'll go ahead and take Knockout with 400 damage coming from Blissey. Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise. And GG's well played. Cool game. Okay. Great start for me, as you can all see. I got 5 mulligans. I got 5 mulligans and started with the Dunsparce. Luckily, he started with the Crobat, but then he got to drop 5 cards, so he was able to get both Lugias out. Archeop's already in the discard. Hopefully he puts more cards on the bench. That'd be nice. To be able to draw 4 more cards. I should probably Pokegear first. Am I willing to get rid of this hand? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, kinda. I need to get a Blissey out this turn. And I need to swing with it. Well, I can't swing with it this turn because I won't be able to attach energy. I just need to get a Blissey out this turn. And I think I leave the Dunsparce out as well. Huh, okay. Zinnia's Resolve. Let's go ahead and discard a Powerful Energy and a Psychic Energy. Okay, cool. That's cool. Let's Pokegear. Grab out the Alistair. I'm going to go ahead and put the Path to the Peak in play. And I'm going to end my turn. There's not really much else I could do there, but the Path of the Peak does stop him from pulling out the Archeops with Lugia VStar. So there's the Lugia V-Star, but Archeops is stopped because Summoning Star can't happen unless he can remove the path. Double Lugia V-Stars out. Okay. Should I be nervous? And I don't want to get rid of this powerful energy, but I think I have to. I have to Professors. I think I have to. Like, I need... If I don't lose this turn, magically, I need a Blissey. I need a Blissey. I need it. I don't want it. I need it. That's the thing. All I got is the Dunsparce out. What a funny evolution that was. Have you guys seen the Scarlet Violet evolution for Dunsparce? It's so funny. Alright, he ends turn after madly staring at everything. Let's go ahead and just Professors the whole hand. There you are, Blissey. Alright, we get the Blissey out. We get out the Capture Energy. Do I grab another Blissey? Sure, why not? We'll go ahead and put another Blissey on the bench, and we will end the turn. So next turn, we could play another Capture Energy, then retreat the Dunsparce, attack into the Crobat, and put 1, 2, 3 energies onto the Blissey. Yeah, we could do that. He's going to Professors this whole hand. Cool. Evo Incense for another Archeops. Okay, sure. He needs to get rid of the path, though. Gets rid of his second Archeops. Radiant Charizard comes out, but Radiant Charizard his ability is turned off as well. He is not in a good position. At all. At all. He just concedes. GG, well played. Lugia attack. Okay. Okay, not bad. Just put down an energy, put down the Cape of Toughness. We're going to hold Path of the Peak till next turn. There's nothing he can really do to scare me right now. I'm not worried about anything. Hopefully he doesn't have another way to get Archeops out. Yep, that's the end of his turn. Cool. We love to see it. Let's go ahead and drop down the Lucky Energy. Drop down the Path. Drop down the Professors. Cool. Cool. We're just going to go ahead and hit a Blissful Blast for 70. Easy peasy. Go ahead and attach the 1 energy. We do an 100 damage next turn. We got the Alistair, though, which is quite nice. I'm not really sure we're going to need the Dunsparces. We got the bosses as well as the Professors. Really just depends on what I want to do. I can't get knockout on the Yveltal next turn. 3 energies from finishing the charge. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Am I worried? I'm a little bit worried. If he Marnies me, that's fine, but not great. Maybe I just draw out of it. Yeah. Kind of. I get the powerful energy, which is kind of what I was looking for. A second path in case he knocks that out of play. I think we're in a very good place to just take the game. Capture energy coming out. What is he capturing? Second Lugia? Sure. Luminion? You don't get to use Luminion. Sorry. I have Path of the Peak in play. Thank you. My turn. Alright. Now, I'm not putting out the Blissey because I frankly don't want to. I don't want him to give him any other avenues of getting back into the game and winning. So I'm just going to take my knockout and keep moving on with life. Powerful Energy, Pokegear. Perfect. Perfect. Get a second Powerful Energy out. Luminion's coming out. We knock that out in one hit, right? 36, 90, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yep, we have knockout with this Powerful Energy in our hand. We're good to go. The reason why I'm not putting out this other Blissey is because I don't want to get bossed out. Blissey is a 4 retreat cost, and that could really stall out the game. Well, not really because I have energies in my hand, but it could slow the game down. And I don't want the game to slow down at all. I want the game to stay fast because Blissey's good at coming out, staying as 1 big hitting monster that's hard to take down. That's where Blissey really excels. Pumpkaboo's coming out, okay. But he has no other cards in his hand. Right. Okay. Sure. Potion, cool. Put another path in play, put down another powerful energy, and let's just go ahead and Blissful Blast for 200, taking another knockout. And 2 more prizes are ours. Very cool. Gear and a Lucky Ice Pop. Pumpkaboo's coming out to slow me down. If I could get a bosses, I could just boss out the Lugia and take game. He's on the Professor's Research, totally fine. Does he have any Archeops in here yet? No. Radiant Charizard's coming out, but Path of the Peak also shuts off. Was that Excited Heart? Yeah. So we're fine. First Archeops coming into his hand. It's not going to be able to help him. Now, what would be a crazy play is if he could knock the path out, get the Archeops into the discard, which he will right here. Evolve the Lugia, get Archeops out, and then charge up this Yveltal, and then switch. It's a lot of moving parts, and then switch to take out the Blissey and win the game. That would be sick if he did that, but I don't think he has it. It's a lot of moving parts there. Ultra Balls. Powerful Energy and a Quick Ball, sure. Lugia VStar, right. Lost Vacuum, the Lugia VStar. That's tough. That's tough, bro. Oh, you almost had it. That's tough. Another Blissey. They concede. GG, well played. Well, trainers, I need to apologize for today's matches. Some of them. We had a lot of concedes today. This video took me way longer than it was supposed to record because Pokemon Live shenanigans. You know, you run into the VMAX players that get locked out of the game and they can't play for 25 minutes and then they win the game when it reaches 0. You run into just bugs. It's okay. Hopefully they all get fixed sooner rather than later. But that's kind of why we had like one good game that I'm showing in this video, and then the rest were just kind of easy concedes due to Path to the Peak. So I do hope you enjoy the games anyway. I'm trying my best. If you can't tell, I'm still getting over a sickness. My wife and I were sick all last week, so that's why there were no videos. I apologize for that, but I really do hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what deck you're looking forward to in the next video down below in the comments. Well, trainers, I do hope you did enjoy this video. I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for choosing my video out of all of the videos you could have chosen. You're here, so that means a lot to me. Thank you so much. So channel updates. I was sick all last week, so no videos coming out, and I'm going to try to do video once in a while I'm on vacation. I'm planning on moving my computer down to play visit my parents so I can still put out content. So I'll let you know how that plan goes as we get closer to that time. I am putting out VGC videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well now. Those have been a lot of fun for me to make. It's fun playing a different game. I really like the TCG as well, but it's fun to mix up the Pokemon stuff. So I really hope you guys do enjoy that. And just thanks for being part of the community. Remember, we do have that Discord channel. If you want to help the community grow and flourish, if you want to talk to other like-minded people, comment in. Don't be afraid to type in things. Be like, hey, what's up? And see if you can get people talking. We have quite a few people in the Discord now, but y'all are quiet, so start talking, you. Anyways, thank you all for being here today. My name has been Professor Howie, as always, and I hope you did enjoy your stay. I hope you all have a great day and a great December. Have a good one. Bye.